The battlefield unfolds under the weight of godlike power. A storm of destruction and divinity collides above the skies of Tempest and the Empire. What began as a war of nations has evolved into something far greater, a clash that threatens to rewrite the balance of existence itself. In the center of it all, two beings stand poised to shatter the heavens. Rimuru Tempest, the ascendant demon lord, and Velgrynd, the proud flame dragon whose mere breath could incinerate an army. Around them, chaos breathes. Magicules twist the air into ribbons of light. The sky itself trembles as gods take the stage. And somewhere in that madness, a single demon watches. Diablo stands in the shadows, calm, elegant, unshaken. His presence feels like silence before the detonation. Beautiful, terrifying, inevitable. He watches the clash of titans not with envy, but with reverence. For him, this confrontation is sacred, the very embodiment of his existence. No, he muses, his tone both worshipful and self-correcting. Sir Rimuru cannot be lacking in anything. The key thing here is to determine how I should best act moving forward. He itches for combat. Every fiber of his being screams to join, yet he doesn't. Not because he fears Velgrynd, but because his devotion forbids it. Rimuru's stage is not one to be shared. It is to be witnessed, studied, immortalized. For Diablo, this is not war. It's faith made manifest. He watches Benimaru, the Crimson Commander, now burning brighter than ever before. The young warrior has evolved, his flames cutting through the battlefield like a song of judgment. Diablo observes him with something close to pride and challenge. They both understand. Strength isn't given, it's forged. And today, the forge is hell itself. Sir Rimuru's orders are law, Diablo murmurs, a smile playing across his lips. We are not allowed to die, and thus there is no other way but to win. His laughter, soft and cruel, ripples through the chaos. Around him, the battlefield screams with the voices of mortals and monsters alike, demons, saints, dragons, all locked in a dance that could erase worlds. Testarossa, Ultima, Carrera, Rimuru's three demonesses, carve through the Empire's forces with elegance and fury. Diablo watches them, almost fondly, yet his amusement drips with condescension. They'd best survive, he whispers, his grin curling into something inhuman. Please, or else I really will kill them. And then, above them all, light meets shadow. Rimuru and Velgrynd collide, flame and infinity tearing through creation itself. The heavens ignite, and Diablo's smirk widens, intoxicated not by carnage, but by the sight of perfection. His master, his god, his reason. Elsewhere, far above the Empire's flagship, the faithful still believe they are safe. On the outer deck, the Imperial Knights stand tall beneath Velgrynd's divine radiance, their armor gleaming like sunlight on still water. Their shouts echo across the sky, oaths of loyalty, of victory, of faith in their dragon goddess and emperor. With Lady Velgrynd on our side, victory is assured. Long live the Emperor, glory to the Emperor. It is arrogance dressed as devotion, pride disguised as prayer. But the abyss is already upon them. From the heavens descends a figure of pale perfection, Testarossa, the White Death. Her crimson eyes, cold and amused, sweep across the deck. Oh, brother, she sighs softly, voice dripping disdain. They see us, and still they want to challenge us? Benimaru watches silently beside her, unwilling to mock the brave but doomed. But Testarossa, unlike him, finds no beauty in futile courage. Her elegance turns to execution. With a whisper, she summons it. Deathstreak. The world goes dark. A sphere of black consumes the flagship. Silence devours sound. Flesh turns to mist. Souls vanish like sparks in a void. The Empire's proud knights, its steel, its pride, its prayers, dissolve before they can even scream. Major General Zamdo, once hailed as the Empire's Stormbreaker, disappears like dust in sunlight. When the darkness lifts, the deck is a graveyard in the sky. Only fragments remain. Blood, smoke, and a handful of survivors trembling before gods. Benimaru exhales, half impressed, half exasperated. That soon? I know I ordered a preemptive strike, but now we have hardly anything to do here. Testarossa turns to him, smile velvet and venom. Perhaps I overreacted a bit. I was just trying to save you all the trouble. Ultima and Carrera arrive next, pouting like children denied a toy. You could have left some for us. Carrera snaps, sparks of destruction dancing in her eyes. But Testarossa merely gestures toward the smoldering wreckage. There are survivors, my dears. The weak have perished. What's left are those worth killing. That single sentence changes everything. The mood shifts from irritation to excitement. The survivors aren't fodder, they're elite, the kind who've survived a soul curse, the perfect prey. Benimaru lifts his hand, his command slicing through the air like a drawn blade. Let's go. And hell descends again. Demons dive upon the ruins like falling stars. The heavens blaze crimson, not from arrogance this time, but from the will of monsters who have transcended mortality itself. The Empire had summoned gods, and gods had answered. The aftermath is silence. The outer deck lies still, painted in ash and ruin. The only sound, the moans of the dying. Ultima leans lazily against the railing, disappointment in her voice. Ugh, what a waste. I could have made them sing before they broke. But Benimaru's focus has already shifted. Ahead, at the bow of the ship, stands the Empire's heart, Emperor Ludora, calm and unreadable, Velgrynd sleeping beside him, her divine aura pulsing even in rest. Beside them stand Kondo, Damrata, and the last of the Imperial elite. Ludora's voice is regal, composed, almost condescending. If you are here representing the Demon Lord Rimuru, I will allow you to directly address me. Benimaru doesn't waste words. His reply is sharp, stripped of ceremony. Surrender or be annihilated. The words hang in the air, heavy with inevitability. Then a snarl breaks the stillness. A knight named Marco, furious, proud, doomed. You act arrogant because you're a puny worm who doesn't know his place. Benimaru's eyes narrow. His reply is one word, colder than flame, then die. The air splits open, and the world shifts. Velgrynd stirs, her eyes snapping open. Her voice, laced with disbelief, pierces the chaos. Ludora! Her connection to her other self has been severed. Her replication, the one battling Rimuru, is gone. Trapped, defeated. Even for a true dragon, it's unthinkable. Tempest's warriors react instantly. Xion beams with pride. Sir Rimuru does it again. We'll need to follow his example too. Soe's tone, calm and deadly, carries quiet awe. He's fighting both Velgrynd and Veldora, and winning. Testarossa and Ultima exchange glances, their usual mockery gone. Reverence replaces amusement. My lord's talents are truly ceaseless, Testarossa murmurs, eyes soft with worship. But across the deck, Emperor Ludora's calm shatters. His control, built over millennia, breaks under the weight of revelation. No! He has that much power? Kondo steps forward, hand on his blade, silent vow written in his stance. Protect the Emperor, no matter the cost. Damrata, ever the observer, merely watches, intrigued, calculating. To him, Rimuru is something more than human. Perhaps more than Yuki. Divine, but unpredictable. The air thickens. Both sides realize what's coming. This is no longer a battle. It's destiny, unfolding by divine decree. Velgrynd's fury hardens into clarity. Flames rise around her in spirals of gold and crimson. So it's a showdown then? Fine. We'll defeat them and use them as bargaining chips to make the Demon Lord Rimuru bend to us. With a wave of her hand, 8 blazing portals bloom in the air. The 8 Impervious Gates. They shimmer like mirrors, each leading to a pocket world of her creation. This flagship, she declares, has now been isolated inside an alternate dimension. If you wish to escape, you must destroy all 8 of these gates. Each gate will be guarded by one of her chosen. Each a trial, each a trap. Benimaru instantly grasps the design. So if we all enter one gate, only the victor proceeds to the next. Velgrynd's smile burns with divine cruelty. Precisely. Only the strong may advance. There's no escape, no retreat, only one path forward, through the jaws of gods. All right, Benimaru says, his voice calm, his eyes fire. We'll accept your challenge. The air quakes, the sky trembles, the decision is made. The 8 gates shimmer like celestial mirrors, rearranging themselves in a slow, taunting dance. The Imperial elites vanish first, one into each portal. Velgrynd is last, turning briefly to Ludora before stepping into her gate of flame. For the first time, the Emperor's mask slips, just for a moment, and something almost human flickers in his gaze. Fear. Then she's gone. The gates circle the Tempest forces, glowing brighter. Xion glares at them, furious. Such a coward move, rearranging them so we don't know who's guarding what. Benimaru exhales. Weren't you paying attention? He mutters. Her impatience reminds him of Diablo's frustration. That thought almost makes him smile. From within the sealed throne dimension, Ludora's voice echoes. If you emerge victorious, I will grant you the honor of fighting me then. To him, this is entertainment, divine theater. But Benimaru's tone cuts like a blade. We'll see. There are some things we'll never yield to. Before strategy can form, Xion loses her patience entirely. "I've had enough waiting," she snaps, and without hesitation, charges through a gate. Benimaru groans inwardly. At least she picked the right one. The rest move quickly. Velgrynd steps forward, his crimson eyes blazing. "I have not yet settled my score with Marco. The way I am now, I believe I would absolutely win over him." Benimaru nods once. "Fine, he's yours." Next comes Ajera, calm, collected. "I would like to face Kondo. As a swordsman, I cannot ignore him." Carrera chuckles, her grin electric. "All right, Ajera. It's rare for you to ask for anything. Why don't I help you out?" Benimaru's reply is curt. "Don't lose, and try not to die." Carrera's laughter echoes. "Please, think of it as an experiment. Let's see if winning really opens the next gate." The first team step into the void. Ajera, Esprit, Zonda, disappearing into their chosen gate. One by one, the rest follow. Velgrynd against Marco, Carrera against Kondo, Soe against the Dual Blade Knight. Benimaru himself steps forward last, his gaze locked on the strongest among the Imperial Knights. "By my assessment," he says, "the head of the Imperial Knights looked like the toughest to me. I'll take him." Soe gives a small nod. No disagreement there. As the final portal opens, Benimaru pauses. His voice drops, quiet and sharp as embers. "I have to say, this is troublesome. They never gave their names." Soe's answer is as cold as truth. "Names don't matter. All you need to know is the name of the person you kill." Their laughter is brief, dark, certain, and then they step through. The battlefield fades, swallowed by divine architecture. Each gate, a world of trials. Each warrior, a pawn in Velgryn's cruel game. Above it all, the unseen emperor watches. His fate bound to theirs, his empire's legacy balanced on a blade's edge. The 8 Impervious Gates have opened, and as the last light of the real world disappears, one truth becomes clear. This is no longer war, it's ascension through annihilation. The gods are watching, the demons are smiling, and the flames of destiny have begun to burn.